What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to bust out some of my favorite cards from my personal Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I can't wait. Let's get to it. Alright, so the first card I'm going to show you guys is a really cool one. I have the OCG Kazuki Takahashi signature here in the bottom corner. Yap Blue Eyes. This is one that I very much appreciate and like to have in my PC. I know that the American English version sells for a little bit more of a premium, but I just think that the OCG it looks better, and the card stock feels a little bit better in the hand. This is an absolutely gorgeous card, especially for Blue Eyes collectors. This is definitely one you guys should want to have in your collection. And the one that I have, it is pretty clean. I think I have something really minor going on right there on the top. I would say this is NM. I'd say near mint. LP at worst. It's an extremely clean copy of this card. Really cool to have this. Up next, I have another OCG. Jump, this time, Dark Magician. Once again, with the signature right there. Another absolutely beautiful card to have in the PC. Once again, I know the American version definitely goes for more, but I don't care. I really like the OCG lettering, that old school comic book looking artwork on there, and the signature, it's just next level. Really cool card. Got something there on the, because that's not on the card, that's on the top loader. Extremely clean card. Up next, I have my Yap Dark Magician Girl. We actually have a really cool Dark Magician Girl collection, and you're going to see some of those cards here today in this video. This is another one, OCG, that I wanted to show you guys. Very beautiful. You cannot go wrong with having a bunch of Dark Magician Girls in your collection. We have a lot of Blue Eyes and a lot of Dark Magician Girls. Definitely some of me and my wife's favorite. Up next, a card from my childhood. This card is from 2006, limited edition 10. Right there, CT. Came from a 10. And I found this card at my dad's house. And this was a card that happened to make it and survive, you know, all of the torture and torment that we put on our cards in our childhood. And my dad actually sold off most of my childhood collection, so that was a bummer, but this is one that happened to survive and stick around. And it's honestly, it's not really in bad shape. For all intents and purposes, this card is it's pretty doggone clean. So let's keep moving on. Elemental Hero Neos. It's a good card. Alright, up next, I have a really beautiful card that I just recently picked up. The Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. The artwork on this card is absolutely sick. I won this off of a show on Whatnot. Was the high bidder for this card. I might have overpaid a little bit for it, but hey, at the end of the day, we got the card. You know, that's what matters, right? Right? Anyways. So yeah, really beautiful copy of this card. Sick artwork. Absolutely awesome effect, as you guys can see. Really cool effect on this card. And it is super clean. Really nice card. I had to have this one. I'm a huge Blue Eyes collector. I've said it before. And this was one when I saw it, I was like, you know what? I gotta have that card in my Blue Eyes collection. Next card up is the only Lart that I currently have in my collection. It is the Lost Art, the Legendary Fisherman card. Limited edition. Beautiful card. Shout out to Mako Tsunami. Had to have this one. Every time I see it, it takes me right back to watching Duelist Kingdom all over again. Very beautiful card. Heck yeah, this thing's in really good shape. One of my favorite cards that I have, for sure. Next up, we have a Joey banger. the Rocket Warrior. This one's from another 10, as you can see right there, CT2. Limited edition. Super clean on the face here. On the back. Looks pretty good. Maybe something minor right there. And right there. So I'd say that this is LP at worst, possibly NM. But it's a very beautiful Rocket Warrior card. Definitely had to have that one. Next, we're going to get into one of the bangers. This card I pulled myself, and it is the Overframe Dragon Master Magia from Glorious Gallery. This card is awesome. I have actually watched a lot of other YouTubers opening up case after case after case and not even pulling a single one of the Magias. And I happened to buy a few booster boxes and was able to pull this bad boy. And yeah, this one's going to stay in my collection forever probably, just because I have that sentimental value to it, because I personally pulled this card. It came straight out of the pack, straight into a penny sleeve, and straight into the top loader. This is an awesome card, and I believe this card is going up in value too. Super cool card. Up next, sticking with the Overframes, we have my Red Eyes Dark Dragoon from Rarity 5. Very, very beautiful card. The centering on this card, so good. I've shown this card on my live Whatnot streams already a couple of times, and people really like this one. I've had some people tell me I need to get it graded because it looks so good. So I might get this card graded. And if you guys are liking the video so far, don't be afraid to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become a part of the Suddenly Collecting crew, hit the like button because it always helps the videos, turn on those notifications so you guys can get notified every time we're up to something cool like this. And yeah, let's get back to showing some cool cards. But like I said, this one right here, absolutely dope, really cool looking card. Moving on. I just got this next one. Literally just a couple of days ago. It is an OCG Overframe Cyber End Dragon. Now surprisingly guys, this card is, I don't think it's really valued too much right now, but I think it's slept on. I really think this card is slept on. Super beautiful card, no dings, really nicely centered, and I mean, come on, look at that artwork. That is so cool. That is almost on the level of the Dragon Master Magia. Like, I mean, this is a really cool card. Up next, we have my Japanese exclusive Overframe Summon Skull. Now, maybe eventually they would have this card in the States, but for right now, this is exclusive to Japan. And this is a beautiful, beautiful card. I got this from a friend of mine off of Whatnot. Shout out to 208 Cardboard Addicts. He's a good personal friend of mine, good buddy. And yeah, he sent this to me in the mail, and I have loved it ever since I got my hands on it, and this one will forever stay in the PC. This is a really, really cool card. Now, I'm going to show you guys 3 at once because they're all 3 the same card. But I have 3 OCG Overframe Blue Eyes White Dragons. Beautiful cards. And all of them, I mean, the quality of the OCG, like seriously, look at this, guys. If I had 3 of these in English, I do not think the centering would be as good as it is right here. I mean, their quality control over there is absolutely next level. Like, they really make sure that people get really centered cards. These just look really, really good. And this has become one of my favorite Blue Eyes to have in my collection. Eventually, this card is probably going to make it to the States for an English version. I'd say it's probably going to happen, maybe even possibly this year, because we have a Monster Mayhem coming out or something like that. But yeah, this is a very, very beautiful card. Love it. Up next, I've got the Chicken Bluey, is what they call it. First edition. Beautiful card. Another one that, as a Blue Eyes collector, I wanted this. On Whatnot, heard a lot of people talking about this card a lot. And speaking of Whatnot, If you guys ever find yourself on Whatnot, don't be afraid to pop on to our show. We hold some pretty awesome live shows. Me and my wife been putting on some good shows lately for sure. So you guys can find some good deals on there. We have a bunch of stuff in our shop that you guys can purchase, a bunch of vintage stuff, maybe some new Chaos Origin stuff, whatever tickles your guys' fancy. We have quite a bit of inventory on there. But that is where I got this card off of a person on Whatnot. And yeah, I had to add the Chicken Bluey to the collection. Very cool card. Sticking with the blue eyes for right now, we have Heart of the Blue Eyes. Another beautiful card. This thing is gorgeous. Look at that. Very nice card. Another card that I got off of Whatnot. Now we're going to start getting into some of our Dark Magician Girl stuff. Here's one of them right here. She's absolutely beautiful. 25th anniversary stamped. This card is gorgeous. Absolutely mint. Not a dang thing wrong with it. Very, very beautiful card. Again, another Dark Magician Girl. This one, another 25th anniversary stamped. I was very happy to get this card. I won this one in an auction. I believe this card's going for about $100 or something like that right now. So she's a little bit more on the pricey side, but hey, she's beautiful. And I don't care if she's an expensive date. I'll take her out. Very, very beautiful card. Up next, we have a 25th anniversary stamped Apprentice Illusion Magician. Another beautiful card. Absolutely gorgeous. Another Dark Magician Girl. Like I said, we love our Dark Magician Girls. This is a beautiful one right here. And again, another one. A very, very beautiful card here. This is my wife's favorite Dark Magician Girl in our collection. She likes this one the most. My favorite Dark Magician Girl is the next one. This one right here. The Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. I absolutely love this card. Out of all the Dark Magician Girls that we have, I was like, yep. I was like, that one's mine. I'm like, my wife can have the rest of them. But this here, this is my lady. Absolutely beautiful card. I believe this card is selling pretty steady, between $45 to $50 right now, I believe. Especially on Whatnot. Very beautiful card. I think the only thing about this card that I don't like is the centering on the back here. As you can see, it's a little heavy on the top. But other than that, it's a very beautiful Dark Magician Girl. Then we have our Injection Fairy. Absolutely beautiful card here. Oh yeah, I got this one off of Whatnot too. You guys can find some absolutely beautiful things on Whatnot. And then last but not least, another 25th anniversary stamped card right here. We have the Black Winged Dragon. Beautiful card. So that is the last card that I'm going to show you guys for right now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have, once again, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the Suddenly Collecting crew. Hit that like button, because you guys know it always helps when you hit those like buttons. Turn on those notifications so you guys can get notified every time we are up to something like this. And you guys know the drill. Until next time, never stop collecting.